My name is Ombeni Katige.
I am Daryl Friesen.
Deborah Rose.
Marla Renee.
Maria J. Parker.
Julio Mateo.
Olivia Kate.
Gerald Chung.
Melissa Nadia.
Dory Book. Anna Fastman.
My wife is the head of wardrobe, so I'm here to support her.
I am the writer.
And I'm a CEO of DEXA.
I am a seamstress / costumer / Mrs. Dress Up.
I played one of the kidnapped victims.
I play the role of the bodyguard and van driver.
And the role that I will be playing in the movie is of the adopting father.
I want to be a voice for Aboriginal females, but not just Aboriginal females, but all females that are going through this.
I would say there's a very high reason for which I decided to join this project. There's a lot of righteousness that has to do with it. The possibility of putting a little bit of an effort into trying to denounce a very common and very widespread evil.
I think it's personal to me because, they target younger girls like myself. So I feel like as a young Indigenous person, it could happen to me just as easily as anyone else.
I didn't even know that human trafficking was like a legit problem in Edmonton, let alone Canada. I thought Canada maybe, the major cities, you do your stereotypical maybe Toronto. That was literally the extent of my expectation.
I strongly believe that this is something that needs awareness. It's very, very common. I've seen it even because I work at a hotel, so I've seen it.
An interesting project for me on that sense, because it's not, a fictional story of yada yada yada, your Disney princess kind of thing. It's real gritty facts of humanity.
I want to support the movie because it's I've been in the human services field for over 40 years. This is my 43rd year. I felt it was something that was important for us to do our part.
Coming from an immigrant family, immigrants are very, how do you call that, in a position where they are in a position to be taken advantage of in this type of situation.
It's really important for me to be part of this here because I lived in the neighborhood downtown for the last 12 years and I have seen the girls on the corners. They still stand there.
The whole human trafficking thing is becoming so wide, and more people are hearing about it, and I don't think they realize the horror of the situation that these girls go through.
It is horrible to watch these girls on the streets. They on every corner, just stripping away women's rights and just pretty much just taking them in an environment and just making them obsolete. It's just unacceptable.
We often find that individuals have some people are still living with their pimps and seeing that as a relationship.
Well, I think that's not too known out there what goes on. It's kind of off to the side, so I think that it's really important that people see what goes on, and this is really going to get it out there and open people's eyes up, I would say.
It's just kind of under the carpet, and so it does happen every day in our communities.
Last year alone, there were 2 major arrests in November and in December.
It's my understanding this is going to be a very realistic, very hard movie to probably even watch, and that's the reality.
I want to give that voice and help create awareness so people can understand what is human trafficking about.
The biggest thing for me personally is just perhaps having people be aware that it does happen in Canada. If I'm being honest, the only reason I was able to be in such a circumstance myself, be so close to having perhaps that happen to me, is lack of knowledge. If you don't know what to look out for and you don't let your children know that it's possible, not scare them, but just, know that it's possible, that could be your kid.